Hello, my name is Arita Marquez. Welcome to my Pilates and stretch class. We'll start seated, lengthening the spine and breathing. Take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And again, take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Now bring your hands to the sides of the rib cage and feel the ribs expanding towards the back and to the sides. Take a deep breath in again through the nose. Keep your shoulders relaxed and exhale. And again, feel the ribs expanding, the diaphragm. And exhale. Relax the hands on top of the knees. We'll roll the spine down. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, slowly moving the head, the chin, the upper back, mid back. Relax. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back up. Keep your shoulders away from your head. And again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, move the head, rolling down. Exhale. Feel the stretch on your spine. And back up. Now bring your hands behind. We're going to extend the spine. So inhale to reach and extend. Eyes up to the sky and then exhale back. Bring the hands behind. Exhale up. Lengthen the spine. Inhale and then exhale forwards. Let's put both together. So inhale to lengthen, rolling down the exhale. Inhale to come back up, to roll up, to extend the spine. And exhale, curve back. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, curve, bring the hands to the knees. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, hands on the knees, release. Very good. Hands on the sides, touching the floor, relax the head to the side, stretching the neck muscles and center. And again, exhale. And center. And again, exhale. And center. And exhale. And center. Let's do some shoulder rolls to release the tension, to warm up and mobilize the shoulder blades. And again, keep breathing. Roll and roll. Excellent. Walk the fingers to the side. Reach this arm up and over your head. And take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Make sure your hips stay on the floor. You're not lifting your hip up. And again, inhale. Exhale. Move the arm away. And then engage your core and come back to center. Same thing on the other side. Walk the fingers away. Reach this arm up and over. Relax the shoulders. Relax your arm on top of your head. Feel the deep stretch on the side of the body. Take a deep breath in. Try to look up. Breathe out. Relaxing the shoulders. And again, keep your hips on the floor. Exhale. Okay, first is the arm. And then engage your core. Come back to center. Big arm circle. So bring your arms in front. Shoulders are down. And circle them around. Just warming up the upper back. If you've got tension on the shoulders, this is going to be very good for you. And then again, up, keep your shoulders relaxed, and circle. Now, when you're doing this, make sure the ribs stay on top of the hips. Reverse now, up and down. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Last one, in, and exhale. Very good. Let's lift the arms, interlace the fingers, touch the top of the head or the back of the head, and have a little stretch for the neck. Now, trying very hard to keep your spine long and in neutral so you don't fall forwards like this or backwards. Stay right on top. Breathe and breathe. All right, open the arms, and it's time to lie down on the mat. So let's come around here. Let's roll down to the mat. Engage your core, shoulders are down, stretch the arms, palms to the ceiling. Slowly rolling the belly button away from the pelvis, lowering down, all the way down to the floor. Okay, and then relax it down. Make sure you have your legs hip distance apart and keep your pelvis nice and neutral. So we're going to test our neutral position. So how do we get to neutral? You check if your pubic bone and your hip bones are parallel to the floor. You glide the back of the ribs on the floor and you feel a little gap between the lower back and the floor here. It's very important that you keep the natural curves of your spine. Engage your abdominals. Inhale. Exhale, gently squeezing your lower abs, and then relax. And again, inhale. Relax. On the exhale, you're going to activate your pelvic floor, transverses, your deep abdominals, and relax. Okay, so we found our neutral. Let's test our neutral here. You're going to start by sliding one leg on the floor. So put the hands on the hip bones, slide the foot. So this is just to tell our body to connect the body with the mind, so we know that we're keeping our neutral spine while you're moving the legs. We do not want to put the lower back down to the floor. We do not want to see any movement happening on the upper body. So let's exhale out. Inhale back in. Keep lengthening the back of the neck, eyes towards the knees, and back in. Pay attention on the abdominals, on the ribs. Make sure that the upper body is very stable, and back. You've got two more. Exhale, slide the foot down and bring it in. And the other foot, exhale out and bend it in. Very, very good. Now, maintain that strong neutral position of the spine. Gonna lift one foot up. Exhale. Inhale down. So when you bring your leg up in this position, the knee is on top of the pelvis, and you're lengthening the foot. Exhale up, which we call the tabletop. And down. And exhale. Very careful that the ribs are not arching. Keep your ribs down. Exhale and down. And again, up. That's it. And up and down and up and down. Two more. Exhale. Inhale, keep your rib cage down, shoulders are down, and down. Very good. We have now a variation of this one that we lift the leg. We extend and push, pointing the foot, and then bend and down. We're going to do 4 like this, but I want you to pay attention on the hip flexors. We don't want these muscles to grip. Yes, we want to work with the core, with stabilization of the spine, and we want to really focus on balancing the pelvis there. So you extend, careful you don't overwork these muscles, and down. 2 more. Exhale. And down. Lengthen the neck. And down. Now, same thing with flex foot, push through the heel, activate the back of the thigh, your hamstring, and again, exhale, push, and down, exhale, push, and down, exhale, push, and down. Well done, excellent. Lift the arms over your head for a big stretch, slide the foot on the floor, big stretch with the whole body. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, relax. Okay, coming back to that same position, legs hip distance apart. We're going to work on the imprint. So the imprint is when you glide your rib cage down to the pelvis and the lower back comes closer to the floor, lengthening the spine. So here we go. Inhale. Exhale, glide the ribs to the pelvis and come back to neutral. And again, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Let's stay in your imprint. Relax the arms on the floor. Lift one leg up to tabletop, knee on top of the hip, and the other leg. Let's just flex one foot and point the other, just warming up our feet. And 1, 2. Of course, the core is working very hard here. So don't let the knees come too close to you. Keep your shoulders down and keep the engagement of the abdominals. If you feel the thighs are taking over this exercise, bring yourself back down, the feet down, and correct the alignment and start again. Okay, we're going to do the toe taps now. Just lower the leg halfway and come back in, the other leg. Exhale. So you want to pay attention that you still have your imprint. You have shortened the space between the ribs and the pelvis, and you want to stay there. Exhale and up. Exhale down. Excellent. Exhale down and up. Exhale down and up. Last one. Down and up. Bring your legs together. Relax the feet towards the hips. Bring the knees in. Exhale. And come back to center. Put one foot down, the other foot. Let's roll through the spine. Make sure the feet is closer to the pelvis to give you stability. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, engage your abdominals and you start rolling the pelvis, each vertebra at a time, bone by bone, lifting off the floor. So you get into this position, make sure the shoulders are going down and the knees are going away. Pelvis comes up and relax the abdominals, engage the abdominals so it's down and then slowly rolling all the way down. And again, take a deep breath in. Exhale, engage your lower abdominals, mid and high abs and roll all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll each bone at a time, slowly to the floor. We've got 2 more. I would like you to turn your palms up to the sky to keep the shoulders down. Here we go. Inhale. Look towards the knees, rolling the pelvis, lengthen the back of the neck. You lift the pelvis up and you release the ribs down and then slowly down. Would like you to feel your gluteus and your hamstrings as well. Press your feet into the ground. Engage the abdominals, rolling all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way down, slowly, bone by bone by bone. Excellent. Now we're going to lie down on our stomach, relax the knees to the side. This is the best way to come up. So when you wake up in the morning, that's how you should do to come off your bed. And we're going to lie down on our backs, on our abdominals. So hands, shoulders are down, legs are separated, lengthen the toes, keeping your turn out to engage the gluteus. Hands are going to be down here on the floor, elbows pressing down. Inhale, shoulders are down. Exhale, press your pubic bone down into the floor, engage your core and roll the chest. Now we don't want to hinge into the lower back. You want to keep nice and long. Eyes towards the end of the mat and slowly down. Imagine you've got a stick on the back of the neck and you don't want to break that stick. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. So you feel your abdominals working. You feel the shoulders moving back and slowly down. And again. Inhale, exhale, press the hands and elbows on the floor. Open the front of the chest. Press the pubic bone down, lengthen the spine and slowly down. So you don't come too high. Just make sure that you come up to a position that it feels comfortable into your lower back. And up and slowly down. Excellent. Now place one hand on top of the other right underneath your forehead. Let's do the leg extensions in this position. So shoulders are back and down. Lift one leg up, lengthen the foot. Now remember the knee is straight, yes? So do not bend the knee. And then lower down. Now the other leg. Exhale up and down. Very good. Up and down. Feel the gluteus and hamstrings and try to stay and turn out with the knees to the side, not parallel, but turn out. Up. Engage your core. Again, you should not feel in your lower back. And then lengthen and down and lengthen and down. Excellent. 2 more. Up down. Very, very good. Okay, push yourself into a shell stretch. So curve the spine, bring the hips towards the heels, and curve the spine and hands forwards. So we want to keep it rounded here. If you want, you can go deeper and collapse into it, but it will give you a different stretch. We really want to stretch the lower back and the spine. So definitely best to stay into that C curve. Rolling up through the spine, each vertebra at a time. That's it. Roll the shoulders. Excellent. Move your head side to side. Very good. Okay, let's lie down on our sides. So to the side here, you can lengthen this arm or you can fold to support your head. It's your choice. Follow the line of the mat. So nice and long body, following the line of the mat. Engage the abdominals. Check if you've got one hip bone on top of the other, and there is a little gap here between the waist and the floor to keep you in neutral. Okay, this hand can be placed right in front of your belly button on the floor. Watch if the shoulders not coming up, shoulders should be staying down. Nice and long spine here. Let's bend the bottom leg and we're going to lift the top leg. So we're going to go up 1 and 2. So don't let it touch the floor. 3 and 4. Check if this is not pressing into the floor. Keep the waist up. 5, 6, exhale up. 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Excellent. Now we bend. Keep your spine nice and long. Do not curve your back. And then shoot behind you. That is number 2. Extend behind. Shoulders are down. 3. Exhale, bend. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Very good, well done. Okay, one knee on top of the other. Just bring your knees a little bit higher here. Check if you've got that neutral spine. Stretch the arm in front. We'll lift the knee up and the arm comes up as well. Make sure both hip bones are to the front and you're not going to follow behind. Yeah, so again, here we go. Let's get ready. All set to go. Engage your core and up. Exhale, 1 and down. Exhale, 2. Imagine you got something heavy on your thigh and you're lifting up. 3 and down. Shoulders are down. Exhale, 4. I hope you're feeling the burn on the leg. 5. Exhale, 6. You can do it. Don't give up. And 7. And this one we only do 8. 8. Very, very good. Well done. Push yourself. Let's do the other side. Okay, just moving around to the other side. Same thing, follow the line of the mat and do exactly what you've done on the other side with your arms. So if you had it folded, do it folded. Engage the core. Check if you've got that neutral spine, one hip on top of the other, hand right here in front of the belly button. So we bend the bottom leg and we lift the top for 10. 1, exhale. 2, shoulders down. 3, 4, lengthen, lift the kneecap up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Okay, you bend it in. Exhale. And stretch. Try to keep that leg parallel. And 2. Exhale. Shoulders are down. And 4. And 5. Keep breathing. And 6. And 7. And 8. 2 more. 9. Excellent. Keep lengthening the leg. Very good. Put the legs together. Bring the legs in a little bit. Engage the core. Stretch the arm. Off we go for 8. Up and lower. Keep your shoulder into the socket. And 2. And down. And again. 3. Check the alignment. Hips to the front. 4. And 5. Exhale. And 6. Shoulders down. 7. And 8. Very good. Excellent. Come around. Let's go into our all fours. So for our all fours to work, you got to make sure that you touch your shoulders and you have your hands right under the shoulders. Sometimes we think that our shoulders, when you go into all fours, we end up having the hands to the side. We think the shoulders are there. So it's quite helpful to touch. So you really feel like, oh, it's here, and then it's there. So that's the best way to get into the correct alignment, because correct alignment is extremely important in Pilates. Knees hip distance apart, which is much easier to do than the arms. Okay, let's start with our cat stretch. So lengthen the head away from the tail. Now press your belly button to the spine, curve the spine on the exhale. Look at your belly button, relax the head down. Shoulders away from the head, and now roll through the spine, bone by bone, pressing your hands and feet into the ground so you get that connection and you feel strong and stable. Exhale, curve the spine. Look at your belly button. Inhale, lengthen the head away from the tail. I would like you to really feel the bones moving slowly. This is like having a massage for your spine, mobilizing your back. Extremely important exercise to do. If done correctly, it can be extremely beneficial. And then exhale, curve. Last one, you roll back. And when you roll back, imagine you're holding a cushion on your lower back, that you're balancing your cushion. Very important here to not lock the elbows. Don't want to lock the elbows, you want to soften the elbows. All right, let's just engage the core. Imagine that cushion on the back, and let's lift the arm up and then down. Now do not shift the weight. Keep the weight in the center. Keep engaged through the core. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale out. Inhale back. Exhale out. Inhale back. Last one out. Inhale back. Same thing with the leg. So keeping that cushion on the back, imagining that cushion, engage the core, and then back. Exhale out. Inhale back. Exhale out, inhale back, exhale out, inhale back, slide the foot, exhale out, inhale back, shoulders are down, lengthen the neck, eyes to the floor, and back. Well done. Sit on your heels, roll the shoulders, and roll the wrists. Excellent, good work. Okay, let's do a little stretch for the thighs. You're going to step the foot forwards into a low lunge. So bring the foot forwards, hands on the floor. Engage your core. It's Pilates, so we're not collapsing into a stretch. We are engaging as well while we're stretching. So stretch the back leg, and very important, you lift the kneecap. So you don't want to stretch like this. That's not going to give you the stretch. You want to lengthen the back of the leg. So engage the core here, lengthen the spine, head away from the tail. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. You want to keep bringing that back hip forwards to square the hips, shorten the space between the ribs and the pelvis, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Try to keep your abdominals away from the front thigh. So keep that engagement. Foot is attached to the floor, feeling the hamstring. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, lower the back knee, relax the foot on the floor, keep your pelvis forwards. You're gonna do the crescent moon where you lift both arms up. So very careful with the ribs. You don't want to pop the ribs. You want to keep the engagement of the rib cage. Keep pushing this pelvis, the hips forwards. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. If you feel any tension on the knee, you can fold the mat to support the knee, or you can do the low lunge, what we've done before instead of this. Inhale and exhale. Stay active with that front foot and hamstring. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale. Okay, crescent moon side bend. So you can just bring the hands to the side, to the floor, and then go over to the side. If this is a bit tricky, you can keep the arm here and just do a little tilt to the side. And again, take a deep breath in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Bring the arm down, a little hamstring stretch, so push the weight back, Front foot is flexed. Feel the stretch on the back, the hamstring. Now, very important here, we tend to curve the spine because of tightness. Untuck the pelvis. Engage the core, lengthen the spine, and breathe in. Breathe out. Keep lengthening the spine. Breathe in. Keep your foot up, toes up. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe out. Excellent. Bring the legs together. We'll do a downward facing dog before we lunge on the other side. So press your hands on the floor. Big downward facing dog. Paddling in to release tension on the pelvis. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you bend one knee, stretch the other. Don't worry about alignment. It's about releasing tension around the pelvis, the legs. And let's get ready to place the other foot forward. So come back to all fours, place the other foot forwards. Engage the abdominals here and push yourself into a low lunge. So stretch the back leg. Stay strong with the hamstring, engage the core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, shoulders are back and down, and exhale. Feel the stretch on the front of the other leg here. And engage the core. Keep your abdominals off the thigh. Inhale and exhale. Feel the stretch on the hip flexor. Feel the engagement and strength of the front leg. Inhale and exhale. Lower the back knee for a crescent moon. Relax the foot on the floor. Now you want to push the pelvis even more further forwards. And lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Keep your shoulders down and engaging your abdominals. Inhale and exhale. Go deeper with the pelvis, so sinking down. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. And again, inhale. Focus on releasing the tension of the front of the thigh, the hip flexor. Keep that engagement of the abdominals. And exhale. Crescent moon side bend. So lower the arm to the side to reach to the floor and the other arm up and over. Breathe. Again, if that's not a possibility, you can just rest the arm here on the front of the thigh. Exhale. Keep bringing the pelvis forward. Breathe in. Careful you don't twist the pelvis, so both hip bones are to the front. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And bring the hands down. Okay, push yourself into that hamstring stretch. Toes up, hands on the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen the spine, head away from the tail. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, remember, nice and long back. Breathe in. Excellent. Breathe out. Keep your toes up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your legs together. Downward facing dog. Let's see if it feels a bit better. Definitely feels much better than the first time. And then pedaling in. Very good. And bring the knees down. And let's go back to our seated position, how we started. Crossed leg. Roll the shoulders. Reach the arm up and over. Come back in. The other side, reach up and over. Come back in. Lengthen to the side, a little twist. Come back into center. Twist to the other side, engaging the core. Come back in. Gently release the head and up. Head and up. Move your head to one side, stretch the neck to the other side. And very well done. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I hope that you feel a little bit stronger and taller.